Back out to Perry for three. Good! Nice rebound by Jaquan Francis into Halleck again. Whalers streak ahead, 2-on-1 shot. Score! That got inside the post. The clear Whalers shot. Save! Paul Allen! Face 2-1. Puts it up from half court. Good! Justin Boyce! Front. Gotta score! The card check was able to lift it up above LaBelle. Third dribble. Pass. Quincy Sullivan with a good looking shot and hits. Gets in and scores! Halleck denies. Halleck denies again. Shot saved. Griffin Starr. Into it. Aguilar, nice little fake. Runs up and puts it in. Streaks ahead, shot, score! Just like that, baby! That's what I'm talking about. Good evening and welcome to another Nantucket Sports Connections presentation of Nantucket Whalers Athletics. I am Chris Morris, your voice of Whaler sports, alongside my buddy Sean Davis, who will be providing all of tonight's visuals. And man, have we got a good game for you tonight. Your Whalers boys varsity basketball team plays host to the CCA Seahawks in a fantastic matchup of Cape and Islands League teams. The Whalers are trying to get back in the win column. In another storybook setting, the Seahawks and Whalers are both in postseason tournament contention and league accolades. It's a must-win for both squads, so just an absolute perfect matchup here this evening. Nantucket split 2 games last week as they soundly defeated Monomoy right here on the NSC, putting up over 70 points. But unfortunately, the next day, they did the 2-boat shuffle and were defeated by the Vineyard team, a team that is currently ranked 16th in Division III, so that's a division up from Nantucket. The first of 2 meetings on the season. Of course, we'll see them here on Saturday afternoon. Can't wait for that one. 70-54 was the final. Jack Halleck had an off game because of foul trouble. He basically sat for the entire second quarter and most of the first quarter, got 3 fouls in a matter of about 6 minutes. So I gotta think the game would be a little different. I was talking to the assistant coach Mike Ferreira, and yeah, let's just say the calls were iffy across the pond there. So we're hoping for a much better turnout tonight, and again, a good Seahawks team. The Whalers are 5-6 overall, but they are right in the mix for a tournament berth. And obviously, if they can pick up a victory here today, maybe a victory against the Vineyard, they could be in contention for hosting a game. Got to get into that top 16 ranking. Right now, they are 25, or we're awaiting new power rankings here sometime this week, maybe even tonight. And honestly, selfishly speaking, I'm just hoping for some bonus basketball, that's all. I hate to end the season without getting a little postseason taste here on the NSC. Tonight's victory tonight could certainly go a long way to hosting a tournament game, getting into that top 16. Carlos Aguilar posted a team-high 15 points against the Vineyard, and he will be leaned on again tonight to play both tough on both ends of the floor against a good man-up defense and a team that can score inside and outside. He will have to play within himself and get a couple of shots to fall, and again, get aggressive towards the rim as well, because he can get up with those bigs anytime he wants. Jaquan Francis and Carson Wellington always get up and down in transition, and Coach Willis Ferreira, in his 30th year as the head coach of the Nantucket Whalers program, will try and get his squad to push the pace, as they always do. They do need a game in the 60s if they're going to win. Jack Halleck has been unstoppable in the Whalers' wins, and he went for 19 points in 3 quarters basically against Monomoy, sat for most of the 4th quarter as the reserves finished up the game, but he managed just 9 points against the Vineyard, so we look for him to bounce back and dominate in the paint. Dwayne Martin will get the start for the Whalers to round out the rotation. He can get instant offense, and if he can get streaky, the Whalers could have a very interesting evening here. CCA is coached by Adam Rose. What a great basketball family in general. His dad, Glenn, a longtime coach and very good player back in the day, held the scoring record for Cape Cod basketball for some time. Of course, Jaden Greenleaf, who put up huge numbers that may never be eclipsed, of course, under Adam Rose's program. So a great write-up in the last April's Cape Cod Times, if you got a second, but great basketball family. And they come in 6-6 overall, an exciting win over Nauset on the parquet at TD Garden on Saturday. 65-54 was the count, rebounding from a loss the night before to the same Martha's Vineyard team that beat the Whalers. They have a 3-headed monster on offense. Tamar Washington, Trey Merritt, and Michael Berry have all taken turns leading the Seahawks in scoring throughout the season and are very active on the defensive end, as we noted. Berry dropped 13 and Merritt had 12 in that win over Nauset, and again described as a just cool experience for both teams. So we're getting close here, about a minute away from our tip-off. We'll say hello to some sponsors, come back with the starting lineups, national anthem, and the tip-off here from John J. O'Neill. Good evening and welcome to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium as your Nantucket Whalers will take on the Cape Cod Academy Seahawks. Nantucket High School and the MIAA ask that you join us, the coaches, players, and officials, in practicing good sportsmanship in support of your teams and in your conduct toward the players, coaches, officials, and other spectators. Violations to our spectator code of conduct will not be tolerated and will result in dismissal from the gym. We ask that you cheer in an appropriately and positive and supportive fashion, and thank you for your cooperation and enjoy the game. Now for the starting lineups, beginning with the CCA Seahawks. Number 2, Trey Merritt. Number 4, Tamar Washington. Number 14, Thomas Brissett. Number 22, Jamison Cassidy. And number 25, Mike Berry. Head coach, Adam Rose. And now for your Whalers starting lineup. Number 1, junior Dwayne Martin. Number 4, junior Carlos Aguilar. Number 10, junior Jack Halleck. Number 13, junior Jaquan Francis. And number 11, senior Carson Wellington. Head coach Willis Ferreira. And now, if we could please all rise, remove our hats for the playing of our national anthem. Want to welcome you back to John J. Oneil Gymnasium tip-off as Jack Halleck enters the circle with number 22, Jamison Cassidy, as we are just about underway here. Seahawks, Whalers. Going to be a great game. Whalers control the tap. Francis attacks and scores in a matter of 1 second. All right, maybe 3 seconds, but a great play. They have practiced that over and over again as they've begun the game a few times that way. Seahawks with their first possession. 3 is in the air. Off the back iron, no good. Tap. And Martin streaks out with a rebound. Aguilar calling out the play. Halleck makes a move with the left, goes up with a shot, and draws the foul. Good power move by Jack Halleck. We'll need that early and often for the Whalers to succeed. Again, first team foul. It'll be 2 shots for Halleck. First free throw is good. He has improved his entire game throughout the season. And again, it's one of those, he's one of those guys that as the Whalers go, or as he goes, so goes the Whalers. Second free throw rolls off. Back the other way come the Seahawks. Out to Washington, makes a move baseline on Aguilar, cut off. In the lane, nice hands by Martin. Oh, remains Seahawk ball. So 2 good defensive plays by Dwayne Martin on 2 possessions. able to get the rebound and got his hand in there to knock it away. Still 16 to shoot for. Oh, bad pass, Aguilar with the steal. He's got numbers now trailing. Unable to get it to Francis cleanly. Francis into Halleck, he's got position, goes up with a shot strong and scores. Jack Halleck with a hoop and a free throw for 3 points here early. Washington gets it across the timeline. Good pressure by the Whalers. But it's going to take 32 solid minutes of basketball for them to beat this well-coached and talented team from CCA. Down to 15 to shoot. Washington passes it off. 3 is in the air. In and out. Francis battled for the rebound. And off the Seahawks it goes, so Whalers get the ball back. Carson Wellington gets it across the timeline and calls the offense out. Drives in. Oh, had Martin for a moment, but good recovery. Oh, that's a double dribble. There we go. So 6:05 officially, 5-0 Whalers with the lead. Out to Aguilar. Looks to make a move on Washington, finds Halleck inside. Back out to Francis. Drives in, good pass. Great move and unselfish play by Jaquan Francis. Halleck, the beneficiary of the good little shovel pass and easy bucket and a little push. Called on Carson Wellington, team first, his first. Washington swings it around the perimeter to Barry. Barry over to Merritt. Barry's going to fire. Off mark. CCA back there. Wellington unable to get there in time. So 0 for 2 from deep so far. Good little spin move on Halleck. There's another 3 in the air. Got it. So Michael Barry, I should say, hits the 3. Carson Wellington with a good drive. Francis goes up with the left and scores. So 2 hoops from Jaquan Francis. And an interception by Halleck and a foul as he got position. And was able to make the clean steal. Second team foul now on the Seahawks. Wellington over to Halleck. Makes a move baseline. Back outside to Aguilar. Looking back inside, unable to get it to him. Good position defense. Washington with good man-up defense on Aguilar. Little handoff. Oh, nice move by Martin. Spins in. Blocked. Halleck tried to get the rebound. Martin tried to steal. Seahawks back the other way. Halleck with another steal. Francis comes out of the pack with it. Over to Washington, over to Dwayne Martin for 3, off the mark. Halleck gets the rebound. Hands inside and, oh man, off his leg. Whew. Looked like some Seahawk hands were in there, but it'll go the other way. 4:13 officially to play. First quarter, 9-3, Whalers with the lead early. Oh, that's a tough spot, double team. Oh, near steal. Swung around the perimeter. 3 is in the air again, and air ball. That'll go back to the Whalers. A rare bad shot by Trey Merritt. Aguilar sprints it across into the timeline quickly. Across the timeline into the forecourt, I should say. Off the, oh, that went off the leg. Nope. (9-3) Whalers with the lead here. A couple of turnovers for both squads already. Merritt, who has not been shy, hoisting from deep. Looked for another one. Across the perimeter. Good defense by Halleck. That's got to be a walk. And another long shot goes in for Mike Berry. So 9-6 our score, 3:10 to go in the first quarter. That's got to be a foul. As Merritt, or I should say Berry. I keep saying Merritt. Apologize. Berry picks up the foul. That's his first, team third. Cross court to Francis it goes. Halleck working hard inside. He's got a size advantage. And Francis goes in, dumps it in again. That's a foul, and count the hoop. Nice recognition by Jaquan Francis as he drove, got the double team. The dish over to Halleck for the easy hoop. And Jack will go to the line looking for the three-point play. Free throw short. So 11-6 the Whalers lead. Seahawks have only hit 2 shots, but they've both been from deep. Little give and go. Halleck with the bump. Good D, and remains Seahawk ball. They get 14 seconds to shoot. Kyle Robke in for Coach Rose's squad, replacing Brissett. 7 points early for Jack Halleck. He has carried the load so far. Jaquan Francis with a couple of great assists. And he also has 4 to account for the Whalers scoring. Washington resets. Down to 5 to shoot. 3 is in the air, short. Wellington battles, and it'll be Whaler ball. Good job by Carson Wellington going up against a couple of Seahawk rebounders. 11-6, Whalers with the lead. Wellington drives in, nobody home for the Seahawks, but Wellington unable to convert. One of the hardest workers on the Whalers squad. He and Carlos just put in extra time. And Wellington gets the inbounds. Get it back to Aguilar to reset it. Martin, wide open for 3. Got it! D. Martin for 3. And the Whalers are up 14-6. He's 1 for 2 from D. Oh, a shuffle of the feet, no call. Pump fake, baseline drive. Washington will launch for 3, rainbows it in. So CCA has hit 3 from deep. They're 3 of 7 from beyond the arc. And 14-9 our score here. Minute 30 to play, first quarter. Francis has got some space, back up to Aguilar. He launches from deep. Off the rim, no good. Francis gets the board. Back out Wellington for 3. Good! Carson Wellington hits from deep. 17-9, the Whalers lead by 8. Little mishandle, but perimeter passing gets it back around to Merritt. Washington, who just hit one, draws the foul. Crafty play by Washington there to get the whistle called on Carlos Aguilar. Little double team, Washington swings it. Under a minute to play. And a loose ball as Martin got his hands in there. Oh, nice move behind the back by Aguilar. He goes up and puts it in. Carlos Aguilar showing us some skills. 19-9, lead is 10. 35 and counting. Ooh, shuffled the feet. Washington gets the benefit of the no whistle. A 3-second differential. Washington from way downtown off the rim. Wellington clears the rebound and gets it up quickly to Aguilar. Gets it into Halleck. Controls and puts it up and in. 9 for Halleck in the first quarter. 21-9. Washington counts if it goes, it will not, and the Whalers hold a 12-point lead at the end of the first quarter, 21-9. Good looking first quarter for the Whalers, as they have put up 21 points behind 9 from Jack Halleck, 4 points from Jaquan Francis, Carson Wellington, and Dwayne Martin, each with 3. We'll be back here on the NSC with the second quarter. Whalers up 12 after 1. I want to welcome you back to John J. Oneil Gymnasium, where the Whalers sprint out to a 21-9 lead behind 9 points from Jack Halleck. Great first quarter for him. 3 is in the air, off the rim, no good. Halleck skies for it. Aguilar clears. Up ahead of the pack is Wellington. He's got Martin ahead as well. Layup up and in. Carson Wellington finishes this one, and the Whalers now own a 23-9 lead. Out of bounds, back to the Whalers it goes. Coach Rose scratching his head here on the sidelines. He has seen the Whalers come out firing and getting out in transition, which is exactly what the Whalers love to do. Dwayne Martin has been a very nice addition to the starting lineup here. Francis out to Martin, tough pass. Good recovery, oh, nice shovel, and back out to Martin, who drives in, goes up with the with the right hand, and it falls in. The bank's open late here on Nantucket, a little smooch, and it's 25-9. Bad pass, but Washington is there to recover. Lead has swelled to 16. Second quarter, got to keep the foot on the gas, however, if you are Nantucket. This team can come back because of that 3. A little 14-foot jumper by Washington is good. 25-11. Aguilar puts a nice move on Washington, goes up for the shot, off the rim, no good, cleared by CCA. Aguilar hounding, but Washington gets it across the timeline. Good pass inside. Halleck breaks it up. On the floor. Washington comes away with it, so no reset on the shot clock. Shot off the mark. Francis clears the board easily, and he's off to the races. Oh, loses, and finally out of bounds, as the Seahawks will take over on the turnover. Trace Brannigan in the game for Dwayne Martin, who put in some real good minutes to begin things. Yeah, Brannigan brings Energizer Bunny type defense and can hit from deep as well. Good little double team right there. That's a tough spot. Seahawks recover. Washington swings it. Good perimeter D by the Whalers. Washington inside the three-point line is short. Aguilar tips it to Halleck, and finally Wellington comes away with it. Oh, tapped away by Washington. Good defense on the recovery by Tamar Washington. He thought about stopping and popping. And a little mishandle. Wellington. Washington gets it reset. 18 to shoot. 3 is in the air. That's short. And Brannigan sprints out ahead and loses it momentarily. 5:10 to play here, 25-11 the score. Whalers have had a lead of up to 16 points, but sits at 14 right now. Aguilar hands it off to Francis. He goes up with the left. No good. Halleck skies for the board and puts it up and in. They have no answer for Jack Halleck as of yet. Trey Merritt gets up off the bench and he will come in at the next stop. Washington hesitates. Shovel pass. Again, good recovery by the Whalers D. Halleck, nice defense without fouling. Francis back out to Wellington. He's already hit one. Make it two from deep, and a timeout by Coach Rose. He has seen enough. 30-11 the score. And things are going well for the Whalers here early on. Carson Wellington has hit 2 from deep. He's got 8. Jack Halleck with 13. We're going to keep it here as the Whalers are jumping around. 4:25 to play. Officially in the first half. You are watching the NSC. Thanks for joining us here. Coach Rose is about as animated as I have seen him on the sidelines here, trying to get his squad back into it. They have not really shot the ball that well, and the Whalers have taken advantage getting up and down the court quickly, and CCA has had no answer for Jack Halleck. Again, already 13 points. 11 points, excuse me. And Carson Wellington's hit 2 from deep, and he's got 8. Again, Dwayne Martin with a 3-pointer, and Jaquan Francis has been aggressive going to the hoop and has also got a couple of great assists to Jack Halleck. He's got 4 to round out the scoring for the Whalers. Full court press. And the Seahawks get it over and will set it up. 30-11 our score. Washington back out to Merritt, who drives in. Oh, Halleck denies off the backboard. Brannigan tries to save it, cannot do so. Pass just a little too far ahead, but a good thought. Again, full court press. Good passing will break the press. Oh, Halleck tries to get it. Little mid-range jumper is well short. And Francis gets in to disrupt. Disrupts again. Oh, foul called. Looked like he got a hand on the ball before, but nonetheless, it'll be Jaquan with the foul called against him. That is number 22. Jamison Cassidy at the line for 2. Misses the first. 3:48 left in the first half. 30-11. Largest lead of the game for the Whalers. Second rainbow free throw is good. (30-12). Aguilar makes a move, gets some space. Francis gets a good screen from Halleck. Back out to Aguilar for 3. Open look. Off the back rim, no good. Seahawks gain the rebound, but oh, they lose it out of bounds. As Cassidy lost his balance. Should have been really a travel to begin with. But nonetheless, the Whalers, the beneficiaries of the sloppy ball handling, and another turnover by the Seahawks. Aguilar tries to elude Merritt. Wellington, again, good man-to-man defense. A little one-on-one move by Carson Wellington, and he scores. He's having one of his better halves. He's got 10. Halleck and Wellington have been nearly unstoppable. Good double team. Washington gets rid of it. Down to 20 to shoot for the Seahawks. Merritt makes a move. Lob pass, Washington with a good save, down to 12 to shoot. Washington loses it. Wellington comes up with it. And pushes. Aguilar, skies up. Denied at the rim. Good block. Double team did not fool anybody. 2:36 to play. Halleck gets position, goes up for the shot. Good. Little 4-foot floater as Jack Halleck continues to shine here in the first half. .220 and counting here in the first half. Whalers have absolutely dominated. The lead is up to 22. Three is in the air, off the front iron, no good. Halleck skies for the board. Up ahead, Francis. Boom! Jack Halleck gets to Francis on the run, and Francis throws the hammer down. 36 to 12. Offense has been out of sync, to say the least, by the Seahawks. Back out Washington from deep, no good. Francis clears the rebound. Up to Brannigan for three. Yes, sir! Timeout! Seahawks! The Whalers are firing on all cylinders, baby. 39 to 12 with 1:27 left. They are ready. Good crowd, seeing a great first half by the Whalers, probably their best first half of the season. 39 points with still 1:30 to go. Thanks for joining us here in the NSC. We're back at it tomorrow over at the Bog as the Whalers boys hockey team looks to keep things rolling. They host the Monarchs from Monomoy Mashpee in another Cape and Islands League game. We are happy to have you here from John J. Oneil Gymnasium as the Whalers have sprinted to a big lead here in the first half. Seahawks put it in. Good double team. Brannigan forces another turnover. Over to Wellington. Stops. Back out to Aguilar for three. Oh, just off the mark. Washington inside. Halleck, oh, left-handed hook shot, no good. Ill-advised shot there. And over to Aguilar on the wing, into Halleck. Oh, he had the move, but double teamed. Back to Aguilar for three. Off the rim, no good. Halleck gathers. He's double teamed again. And the Whalers can set it back up. Brannigan pokes into the lane and gets a good shot. Gets a good look, and a foul called on the drive. Wellington. Oh, jump ball called there. No foul, excuse me. But it is the Whalers' ball with 33 officially on the clock here in the first half. They can use it all here as they will get a fresh shot clock. Into Halleck, who makes a power move, up and in. Once again, Jack Halleck uses the glass effectively. 21 seconds. Kick ball there by Wellington. Good effort. Coach Ferreira has gone with basically the starting five. And Carlos Aguilar is holding his hand here. We'll have to see if that's all right. It's offhand, but Nonetheless, for the point guard, it will be imperative. 10 seconds, a turnover. Aguilar up ahead of the pack. Up and in with a layup. We might be giving away popcorn and soda here, kids. 43 points in the first half. Shot up at the buzzer, no good. 43-12. The Whalers are running the Seahawks out of the gym here in the first half. Fantastic stuff from Nantucket. We'll have to see if they can play another 16 minutes like this. Man alive, by far their best first half of the season here. We'll take a moment here on the NSC, run some numbers, and come back. Very excited to announce 43-12 is the score at half. Back out to Perry for three. Good! Nice rebound by Jaquan Francis into Halleck again. Whalers streak ahead, 2-on-1 shot. Score! That got inside the post. The clear Whalers shot. Save! Paul Allen! Face 2-1. Puts it up from half court. Good! Justin Boyce! Front. Gotta score! The card check was able to lift it up above LaBelle. Third dribble. Pass. Quincy Sullivan with a good looking shot and hits. Gets in and scores! Halleck denies. Halleck denies again. Shot saved. Griffin Star. Into it. Aguilar, nice little fake. Runs up and puts it in. Streaks ahead, shot, score! Just like that, baby! That's what I'm talking about. Want to welcome you back to John J. Oneil Gymnasium, where your Whalers have put it to the Seahawks here in the first half. They hold a 43-12 lead, and I'm going to say so boldly that this is the best first half of basketball this team has played all season. Coach Ferreira took him back into the locker room for about 4 minutes, and they're already back out there. He said, just hit the repeat button. We'll be in good shape. Jack Halleck had an incredible first quarter, ended up with 17 in the first half. Carson Wellington has found his shot from deep and also opens up the inside game for him. He's got double figures already with 10. Dwayne Martin, who started the game, and happy birthday, Mr. Dwayne Martin, celebrating a birthday today with 5 points in the first half and the starting nod. Trace Brannigan came off the bench for 3. Carlos Aguilar hit a couple of buckets. He's got 4. Jaquan Francis hit 2 in the first quarter, had a couple of nice assists, and of course has been busy on the boards as well to round out the scoring for the Whalers. The Seahawks have just been unable to do anything. I got a hunch this is their lowest point total of the first half, or any half, this season, or I don't know, maybe in a long time. I'm not sure. But just out of balance on offense, and shots have not fallen from deep. That is the ultimate equalizer. But we'll have to see if the Whalers can keep the foot on the gas pedal here and finish this one off, as they have come out and dominated in the first half, scoring the most points that they have in the first half on the season at 43. We're a couple minutes away. Do want to say thank you to our incredible sponsors, our business sponsors. I'll list them off here for you real quickly. The Nantucket Booster Club, always supporting Whaler student athletes. The Nantucket Golf Club and Golf Club Foundation, providing incredible scholarships to Nantucket students and student athletes to further their education. Great stuff from NGC and the Golf Club Foundation. Fisher Real Estate, right down on 21 Main Street. Check them out at fishernantucket.com. The Nantucket Comedy Festival and the Stand Up and Learn program. Find your funny with the Nantucket Comedy Festival. Island Kitchen, serving the island the IK way year-round at One Chins Way. The Nantucket Dreamland for all of your favorite movies. I gotta say, if things hold tight here and they hit the repeat button and score more than 85 points, we're giving away popcorn and sodas, baby. We've got vouchers for everyone in attendance here, and hopefully they can do that and we can give away some popcorns. They gotta go within 5 days, as the voucher states. It's nantucketdreamland.org. Fairgrounds Restaurant and Publi's Pub, a Nantucket tradition. The Community Foundation for Nantucket. Sean Davis Photography, and 8 Arms Chef Services. And as you can hear, the buzzer has sounded here. Just a minute left at half. And I got a hunch these Seahawks got themselves a talking to from Coach Rose, as they're going to have a big hole to dig out of here in the second half if they're going to come back and win this game. And the Whalers break their final huddle here as the second half is about to begin, with the Whalers up 31 points, 43-12. And we are underway here in the second half. Washington quickly inside, 15-foot jumper is good, and just like that, the Seahawks score the first bucket of the second half. Wellington drives. Martin drives baseline, finds some room, shot is short. Washington gets the rebound for the Seahawks. Again, Whalers gotta keep the pressure on here. Foul called on Martin. No one in foul trouble for either team, really. That's Dwayne Martin's first. Washington will go to the line for 2. Trying to dip into this lead that the Whalers have built. First free throw is good. 43-15. Second free throw also good for Washington. So the Seahawks have scored the first 4 points of the second half. Martin hounded by Washington. Hands it off to Francis. Surveys into Halleck. Tipped away by Washington, a turnover. Washington pulls up for three. In and out, no good. Halleck skies for the board. Tipped out of bounds. Look out. It'll be Whaler ball with just over 7 minutes, so just starting the second half here. 43-16 as Aguilar gets it across the timeline and makes a nice move, gets some space. Halleck in for the layup. He continues his very good play. Great assist by Carlos Aguilar. Tough spot right in the middle. Over to Washington, who's open for three. In and out. Offensive rebound by the Seahawks. That goes off of Martin's foot and will remain Seahawk ball. 45-16. Halleck unable to contend with that shot. So another deuce inside for Cassidy. Remains Whaler ball there. Halleck looks to make a move. Gets it back out to Aguilar, uses some clock wisely. Still 20 to shoot, gets a screen from Halleck. Over to Wellington, double teamed. Halleck had Aguilar open and tipped away. Now under 10 seconds to shoot, 9 officially for the Whalers, 6:05 on the clock. So things have a little sloppy here to start with here in the second half for the Whalers. Francis turns the corner, puts the shot up with the left, no good. Wellington rolls it in, and his good play continues. Carson Wellington with 12. And Seahawks drive in and score easily. So the defense, which built this lead, has been a little lackadaisical to begin things here. Wellington splits the double team off to Halleck. He can't gather. Look to make a move baseline. And finds it. Double teamed, doesn't matter. He scores anyways. Good pump fake by Jack Halleck for another deuce. He's got 21. He leads all scores. In fact, he's got more than the Seahawks right now. Oh, near steal by Martin. Good harassing defense. Got away with a reach there. Washington making a move on Wellington. Goes up for the shot, off the back iron, tipped out by Francis, but Seahawks control. They get a fresh shot clock, but they're gonna need to get some hoops in a hurry here if they're gonna make a comeback. Step back. Washington now open for a deep three. Good. 49-23. Halleck gets it across the timeline. And now double teamed. Ooh, dangerous pass, but Martin off to Wellington for three. Oh, in and out. Seahawks clear. Francis is back. Good defense by Jaquan Francis. Back out to Washington after the offensive rebound, and he's hit two. 49-26. Francis once again inside to Halleck. Tipped away, Whalers retain possession. Still plenty of time to shoot. Trey Merritt takes a seat. Mikey Santos into the game. And timeout called by Coach Ferreira. as he will take a moment here and gather the troops. He's seen the lead dwindle to 23. It was 31 to begin the second half, so CCA has found some offensive rhythm here. Jack Halleck continues to shine. He's already got 21. Carson Wellington has had a hoop here in the second half, and he's got 12. We'll take a second here on the NSC. You're watching Whalers basketball, 49-26. 3:59 to play here in the third quarter. Want to welcome you back to John J. Oneil Gymnasium. 49-26, Whalers with the lead, but they have been outscored 14-6 here to begin the second half, and another turnover. Seahawks back the other way. Washington looking inside. Back out. Good switch by the Whalers. Washington, a little inside-outside game. 3 is up. Wellington skies for the rebound. Whalers have numbers. 3-on-2. Aguilar up with a layup. Aguilar's got 6. 51-26. Whalers up 25. Washington launches. He's had the hot hand here in the second half, but off the mark. Again, Halleck up ahead. Draws the foul. So team fouls even at 1. And referee moment here as a little retie of the shoes. A foul was on the floor, actually. Looked like Halleck was shooting, but it'll just be Whalers' possession, side out. Aguilar launches for 3. Oh, just off the mark. Halleck up with the deuce once again. 23 for the big fella. Double team. Washington swings it. Aguilar picks it off. 2-on-1 back the other way. Aguilar skies for the hoop. 55-26. Back up to 29. The lead for Nantucket. Couple of transition hoops. Double there. Oh, nice recovery by Francis. And finally, a whistle stops the clock as Dwayne Martin called for the foul, his second. Second team foul on Nantucket, 22-28 officially on the clock. Easy hoop as Halleck was screened, but here's a rebound and a foul on the reach. That's Merritt caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Second team foul on Coach Rose's Seahawks. 2:22 to play officially, third quarter. Wellington puts it into Francis. Back over to Halleck. Ooh, Wellington had a nice little flash cut. Aguilar open momentarily. He gathers and fires for 3. Carlos Aguilar hits from deep, and he's got 7 in the quarter. Under 2 minutes to play here, third quarter. The Whalers have, that's how we could hear that one up here. Aguilar called for the hack on the ball. So third team foul, second on Carlos. But he's got 7 here in the quarter. He's got 11 in the game. Good sag by Martin to deny the easy look. 3 is in the air. That's well off And Martin up ahead. He's got Francis tipped. Halleck on the beneficiary of another great pass from Francis on the trail. 60-26. They've extended the lead. Good passing to get it across. Shot no good. Halleck battling Martin. And it'll be an off rebounding foul on the Seahawks. So loose ball foul. Trace Brannigan replaces Dwayne Martin. Again, happy birthday to number 1. Whalers looking to give him a victory for his birthday. Halleck gets it across. No problem with the pressure on that possession. Aguilar resets. And he fires. Short, Brannigan there for the rebound. Wellington with a good split of the double team. Shot goes up, no good. He gathers his own rebound. Back out to Aguilar. Aguilar loses it to Francis, however. Shot off the backboard, no good. Seahawks finally get it. And Washington will fire from deep. Good. He has been the lone bright spot for the Seahawks defensively. Aguilar gets it across. Francis in the corner. Whalers with 40 seconds left on the clock officially. About a 13-second differential. Francis out to Brannigan for 3. Just off the rim. Wellington with great hustle. He'll fire. Off the rim, no good. Francis taps it back. Whalers can use it all here. They can hold it for one shot. Down to 10. Wellington barreled into, and the foul is called. So just the third team foul on CCA. Whalers have 10 seconds to shoot. That's the second on Barry. Good pass tipped away, however. Seahawks back the other way. Off the foot. That's going to be Whaler ball with 3.6. So going to have to be something quick if the Whalers are going to get a shot off. Aguilar's got room from half court. Oh, just off the mark as he chose to pass it to Halleck, who launched it, shot-putted it for 3. The Whalers survive a 14-6 run to begin the third quarter by the Seahawks and still hold to a 31-point lead, 60-29. Our score as we will enter the fourth quarter. We'll take a moment here on the NSC. You're watching Whalers basketball, 60-29. I want to welcome you back to John J. Oneil Gymnasium, where the Whalers have led the entire way and hold a 60-29 lead as we enter the fourth quarter. If they can come up with 25 points here, we're giving away free popcorn and soda. More importantly, the Whalers need to keep that foot on the gas pedal here if they're going to put away the Seahawks, who have the firepower to come back, but it's going to take a special kind of quarter here as CCA is running out of time here. Tough pass. Ooh, that probably should have been over and back there. Halleck, nice dribble around the other side of the hoop, gets his own rebound and rolls off the rim. Seahawks control, but Wellington with the steal. Back out to Aguilar. He'll launch the wide open three and hit. Carlos Aguilar for 3 to begin things here in the 4th. Washington gets it across. And good passing by the Seahawks. He'll launch from very deep. Ill-advised, and it's 3-on-1 back the other way quickly. Brannigan with the spin move and rolls it up and in. Trace Brannigan with a pretty hoop and a turnover on the baseline. Things are unraveling for the Seahawks as Coach Rose has been unable to dial in anybody to stop the bleeding here. A late sub in as Kyle Robke comes in for Barry. Aguilar for 3, off the mark. Good job by Halleck not to go over the back there. Good discipline by the big fella. Washington just looking for his shot. And a 3 is in for the Seahawks. Francis quickly up the court. It's Halleck who makes a move, goes up and score it. Rolls on the rim, hangs and falls for Halleck, who adds to his 25 points. He's now up to 27. Looking for point number 28, his season high already. (67-32). I talked to Coach Ferreira earlier on, Mike Ferreira, assistant coach, and he said the Whalers have yet to have a signature win. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you can put a stamp on this one if they can close this one out as the signature win they've been looking for. They have put it all together here, have scored 68 points already. Shot up and in for the Seahawks. Good little mid-range jumper by Trey Merritt. 68-34. Ill-advised pass there on the turnover. Far and few between, however, as Coach Ferreira perhaps begins to unload the bench here. Aiden Congdon getting up off the blue seats. (34) the lead. They've doubled up the Seahawks here. Drive in, and Halleck called for the block. Didn't look like much, but we're not going to complain about much here with a 34-point lead either. 6:04 to play. That's the 5th team foul on Nantucket. Free throw off the back iron. That was Thomas Brissett. He'll get another one here. Second free throw, no good. Halleck controls the rebound. Waits for Aguilar, who gets it right back to Halleck. He makes a move to evade Washington. And a nice roll to the basket for Jack Halleck, and his career night continues. 30 for the big fella. Good defense inside. Congdon with the contest, forcing the errant shot. Good defense by number 32. Up to Congdon. He'll launch for 3. Got it! Aiden Congdon for 3. Head coach Rose has seen enough. (73-34). We're approaching that 85 point. Jackie Moon, you better get those corn dogs ready. 5:22 officially left in the game. as the Whalers have been very impressive here this evening, putting it all together. Inside, outside play, transition, threes have been falling. 7 already made threes from deep. And Jack Halleck has had his best game in a Whaler uniform. He's got 31 on the game. We'll have to see how long Coach Ferreira actually keeps him in the game. A wide open corner three. Francis got there to disrupt. And pass goes inside. And a nice hoop by the Seahawks. Good passing on the interior leads to a hoop, but they have just been too far and few between for the Seahawks, as the Whalers have just shot them out of the gym here. Another three in the air by Aguilar off the rim. Seahawks clear the rebound, but they are running out of time here. Transition hoop by the Seahawks, so a quick couple of buckets make it 73-38. Halleck denied on the interior, but recovers. Again, Whalers could use some clock here. Kickball. 19 seconds still to shoot for Nantucket. 4:29 officially left in the game. Halleck gets the inbounds pass. Over on the wing to Wellington. Halleck will launch for three. Why not? Oh, and he hits! My goodness, the big fella can do no wrong. Jack Halleck doing some things we didn't even know he could do. 76-38. Ooh, Wellington nearly got the charge there, but nonetheless, 76-38. With 4 minutes to go. Free throw in and out, and obviously the Seahawks will not be coming back here today, but they can ill afford to miss any free throws if there was any hope. They have been, well, they tied in the third quarter, but been outscored in every quarter. And free throws no good. Francis battles for it, and it will be Whaler ball. Wellington gets it into Aguilar. Wellington gets it across the timeline relatively easily. And that's got to be a foul, no call. Halleck goes up and puts it in. Jack Halleck with 36 on the night. And Coach Rose is clearing the bench. He is conceding here as his team is now down 40. Wellington up ahead. Halleck, why not? Oh, misses the shot. And Washington is leaked out. Francis goes up for it and gets enough to deny the shot. Wellington, oh, good stick-to-itiveness by the Seahawks for the hoop. And a steal. Merritt goes up for the deuce. 3 minutes left. And Congdon's up ahead. Gets it and puts the layup up and in. The Whalers have reached 80. Their highest point total of the season. 3 is in. Seahawks with a 3, but it is too little too late, as both teams will clear the bench. Good one-on-one move by Washington. Wellington holds his ground, but will get called for the foul. So both teams will have mass substitutions here. Washington at the line. Hits, yep, rolls it in. Hits the free throw. As the Whalers, in impressive fashion, sit Aguilar, Wellington, Halleck, and Francis. 80 points on the board, as again, the Whalers have had their most impressive outing of the season. Washington with the second free throw. He will also be subbed out, so both teams with reserves, but 2:29 to play. These kids are not going to stop here. It's definitely going to be try and score. Simpson over to Anderson. McLean in the game. Congdon with the ball, and Cole Chambers rounds out the 5. McLean, Congdon for 3, off the mark. It will go over to the Seahawks. .208 left. Seahawks looking to score. Chambers with good man-up defense. McLean out to guard. And 3 is in the air, and good. 80-50. Simpson gets it across. Had Chambers open for a moment. It'll be Anderson for 3, off the mark. And Seahawks have a player leaking out. Good defense by McLean to get back and get a piece. Excellent effort. Anderson drives in, gets hacked, no call. 3-on-1 back the other way. Chambers lets the layup go in. 80-52 as the Seahawks bench erupts. And McLean on the ground. That'll be a held ball. Seahawks get the possession. 80-52. The Whalers got to score 5 in the next minute for everyone to get some popcorn and soda. We're under a minute to play officially. Good screen, shot, nope. Good dribble drive. 12-footer off the mark. McLean clears the rebound. Up to Simpson, who's fouled. Just the 6th foul on CCA. Next one will be a shooting variety, but just 45 seconds left. Again, the Whalers can use all but 10 seconds here if they so choose, but they're going to run some offense. Oh, just missed. McLean with the offensive board. Double pumps, no good. CCA clears. 33 seconds left. And it looks like we're going to fall just short of that 85-point mark. But nonetheless, Nantucket has been impressive for 32 minutes. It's the first game that I can honestly say they've put it all together for a full game. 13 seconds left, and if Simpson can hang on to it, they could have dribbled it out, but instead CCA will put it in play for maybe one final hoop here. 3 is in the air, in and out. And that will do it, kids. The Whalers in impressive fashion. 80-52, the final. Jack Halleck with his best game as a Whaler puts in 36 points. Carson Wellington goes for double digits. He had 12. 8 for Trace Brannigan off the bench. 14 points for Carlos Aguilar as he continues his good play. Jaquan Francis was all over the place, just had 4, but he was all over the place. Aiden Condon came off the bench to hit a 3 and a deuce for 5 points. And Dwayne Martin celebrates his birthday with 5 points, and more importantly, a very impressive victory here at John J. Oneil Gymnasium for the Whalers. They even their record at 6-6 and will travel off before they meet the Vineyard again on Saturday for another marquee matchup right here. The Whalers will be looking to redeem themselves from a 16-point loss off island last week. We'll be back at it tomorrow from the bog as the boys take the ice. Can't wait to see them again. They're on a roll, ranked number 5 so far in the state in D4. They will face a Monarchs team that they should handle. Got to take care of business tomorrow, gentlemen. Congratulations to Coach Willis Ferreira, win number 398. Just 2 away from that big 400 number. Unbelievable mark. Already the most decorated and winningest coach in Whalers history. Congratulations to Coach Ferreira. What an incredible Whaler career. We'll be back tomorrow night. For Sean Davis, I am Chris Morris. Have a great evening, Whalers Nation. Whalers win 80-52.